on, one life to live.
I got the distinct impression that Todd still has feelings for you.
Hey, Troy, where are you?
I'm so sorry, Nora, but I had to shut her up.
He drugged me, and then he
raped you.
We had a little deal, remember? I helped get Ray out of your life, and you get Roxy out of mine.
Is that you? Did you forget something?
I told you I'd be back soon, remember? It's okay that I'll let myself in, right? Troy?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Are you kidding me? I'm glad you're here. I love you.
Hey, are you okay?
What? Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, I called the clinic and they said you hadn't been in.
No.
Tried your cell phone, it was shut off. I was beginning to worry about you.
Oh, please, it's nothing to worry about.
I know, I figured you were probably out with Emily and celebrating. I have to confess, I did tell a few people myself, you know.
Really?
Yeah, there was Bo and there was Vicky and there was Sam and they couldn't be happier for us, so. Did you have fun with Emily?
Nora. I wasn't with Emily. I was with Lindsay.
That's the first time my mama had nothing to say. She was speechless.
Yeah, I was pretty speechless myself.
Oh, no, man, you were great.
Your mother is a totally disgusting human being.
You caught her on a good day.
How could she be so cruel to you?
Oh, it happens every year. I mean, this year, you know, she makes me feel lower than a dust bunny, but, you know, what else is new?
So why do you keep going back?
I go back because she's my mama. You know, and it's funny, when I'm there, I feel like a little girl, and I think to myself, well, you know, it'll be good this time.
Well, I wouldn't count on it ever being good.
But you were really good. You are Saint Gorgeous, the Dragon Slayer.
Oh,
you make me so happy.
Okay.
I can't stand...
Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, I got it.
Hey, Ace. Hi.
But you want me, but...
Not here.
But, you know, I realize that this may not be the perfect place, but Sam, I am stuck here.
Todd's penthouse with a very jealous Todd.
Well, he's always jealous, but Sam, he is my ex-husband.
It's his penthouse, his bedroom, his bed.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I don't want to be here, but I am, and you're right. Todd is always on my mind.
No, you're not going anywhere near Mitch.
Oh, I am. If I were you, I'd start thinking about what you're going to wear to his funeral.
I'm not kidding. You're not going anywhere.
Why not?
Well, for starters, he happens to be Jessica's father.
So what? He raped you. Nobody rapes my sister and gets away with it.
Stop this. What is this about? This is not about Mitch, is it? This is about you.
and what you did all those years ago to Marty Saybrook.
Jessica, I didn't expect... This is wonderful.
I came here for a reason.
Well, please, come in.
Wow, talk about your bad day. So, you and Lindsay really went at it, huh?
What?
The usual thing that happens when you see Lindsay. She starts in with the sarcastic remarks and the pathetic accusations and...
No, not exactly.
She's like a ghost, you know. She's always haunting us everywhere we go.
Look, Nora, Lindsay was at her gallery. I went to go see her.
You went to see her? Why would you have gone to see her? Troy, what happened between you and Lindsay?
RJ, what is the matter with you?
Sorry. Hey, I heard you call out. I figured everything was okay.
Well, it wasn't. How'd you get in here anyway?
I was returning these along with the final papers.
What papers?
I sold the gallery back to you, remember?
Well, you can take the keys and the papers and leave them on my desk on your way out.
So we're living our life with men again, hmm? Who's the lucky fella?
None of your business. Now, would you mind leaving so I can get dressed?
Okay. Well, I'm sure whoever he is, Nora and Doc Twin will be thrilled when they find out.
Oh, you think so?
I've heard that you've been making yourself a pest around town lately. So when they find out their stalker has a new fixation...
I just asked you to leave.
Okay. If you insist, but do you know, whoever your gentleman caller is, he's got excellent taste in ties, if not women.
Oh, I've missed you so much. I forgot how funny you are.
How do you? Well, you know, there's a website where you can have these little things engraved.
Just like everybody else in this town. I'm gonna have the last laugh on me. Well, this time I have the last laugh, only it's on Troy and Nora.
Really? You slept with someone to get back at Nora? You need help.
Out.
Well, I thought you learned something in prison. Come on, you just need to forget about all this. Just let it go.
Why should I let it go? You'd be amazed if I told you who was just here.
You're saying I have no right to go after Mitch Lawrence because he's scum, and I'm scum. And what he did to you, I did to Marty Saybrook. No, and...
No.
And you hate me.
No, I do not hate you.
Yes, you do. I can see it in your eyes. I see it in all their eyes. Blair, Taya, everybody. It'll never change.
Want to sit down?
No, I do not want to sit down.
Okay, will you just listen to me then? I do not hate you. I hate what you did, not you.
What I did is what I am.
No, it is not. Look, we're never going to be able to erase the mistakes we've made in our lives. None of us can, but people can change. You have changed, Todd. You have to start believing that you've changed. I'm not a psychiatrist, but it's so obvious that because of what you did, you're totally unable to trust anyone completely, or love anyone, or give yourself to someone completely. You think you're cursed.
I am cursed. Always will be.
Well, you know what? Killing Mitch Lawrence isn't going to change it. It's not going to change what you did or what he did, and it's not going to redeem you.
So what, he just gets away with it? And you're all right with that?
No, I am not. And we're not talking about him. We're talking about you now. You think I hate you. You are so completely wrong. I do not hate you. I hate Mitch Lawrence. You are not him. You are my brother, and I love you. And I have forgiven you, and Marty has forgiven you, and I think it is high time...
No! Ha! No, don't you dare. You don't tell me to forgive myself. May I take your coat?
I'm not gonna stay.
Happy New Year, by the way. Can I get you something hot to drink? It's pretty cold out.
I came here in person because I want you to understand something.
Of course. What is it?
I want you to know that I hate you. I will always hate you. And I never want to see you. Not here, not at Land Fair, not even walking down the street. Do you understand?
You don't mean that.
Every word.
Jessica, I'm your father.
You are the most horrible person I have ever met in my entire life. And you have no part in my life. Starting tonight.
Jessica, everything I did for you.
Oh, please. Are you serious? You're gonna blame me for your obscene life?
Just hear me out.
You're a user. You used me. So if you think we're gonna have some loving father-daughter relationship, think again.
Do you know your eyes are the same color as my mother's? You have the same voice, too. I mean, I can close my eyes and I swear I can hear her talking to me. Jessica, you can't change the fact that we have the same genes, the same blood.
Well, if I can't change it, I'm gonna forget it. I'll forget you ever existed.
Are you sure you can do that?
Absolutely.
I'm not. I mean, you're still so young. There will come a time when you're going to want to know more about me.
I know enough already.
Then maybe when you're a mother and have a child of your own someday.
You know, I've already been a mother. Not that you care.
Or when you finally get past all this anger. This is about much more than me, Jessica. I think you know that.
Why did you do it? Why us?
I don't know what you mean.
Why did you choose my mother? I was born out of hate, not out of love. How could you do that to me?
Asa, what are you doing here?
Roxy, you said you wanted some advice on investments, remember?
I did? Oh, yeah, I did. You know, I wanted to know what I should do with all that money that I won up at the lodge.
And now you're an investment advisor, huh?
Well, Asa, why don't you talk and I'll write down every word.
Let me, write it down for you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
How much did you win?
Oh, I won plenty. I was really on a roll.
Yeah, I bet you were. You know, investments, they take time, though.
Well, I got plenty of time. I just need advice.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd be careful before you take any words of wisdom from this guy.
Here you go, Roxy.
Thanks, Ace. Oh, that's very good financial advice. We should talk about it. You think?
All right.
Let me see that.
Well, okay, Lindsay, go ahead. Tell me about your bed, buddy. You know you want to.
Never mind. I'd rather not say. After all, I am crazy Lindsay, and I obsess over things that aren't real.
Well, yeah, that pretty much describes you.
But this was real.
What was?
I knew it would happen, and tonight it did.
Lindsay, if you expect me to believe that you slept with Troy, forget it. I'm not buying it.
Then don't.
He hates you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Lindsay, you've always had a shaky grip on reality, but this is silly, even for you.
Then why do I have his tie?
That's Troy's.
Nice color, isn't it?
So what'd you do, Lindsay? Steal it from his closet or buy it at some hospital rummage sale? Because I know one thing, and that is that Troy MacIver did not leave his tie here tonight because he's in love with Nora.
No, he absolutely is. And by the way, did you know that they got engaged?
Did they?
Yes, they did.
And you want me to believe that he's two-timing her with you?
Well, he didn't do it on purpose. I mean, he just came over to give me the bad news, and one thing led to another.
Okay, Lindsay, you're starting to sound like you really believe that this happened.
Oh, it absolutely did. And it was pretty fantastic. He obviously missed what we had. Very obviously. But you know what? I'm not going to talk about this with you because I know you're good friends with Nora, so forget I said anything.
Is that what you want?
Unless you absolutely feel that you have to say something. Well, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Why did you go see Lindsay?
I wanted to be the one to tell her about our engagement. I figured that way if she had a bad reaction, well then maybe I could do something to control it. I don't want her to hurt you, Nora. She's done enough of that already.
Troy, even under the best of circumstances, we hope that she's going to act rational.
I know, and then she doesn't. I just thought I'd appeal to whatever decency she had left.
Decency?
Yeah.
Lindsay? My God, she'd sleep with the devil and still beg for more. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, so, that's nice that you went and wanted to be the one to tell her so that she didn't get caught off guard.
Right. Right. I mean, I figured if she got blindsided by the news, well, then, who knows? She may do something crazy, you know?
Yeah, or, so instead, what does she do? Lay down and let you roll all over her? I'm sorry. It's a joke, Troy. It's a joke.
Yeah, no, look, I know it's a joke. No, it was just Lindsay being Lindsay, doing her usual thing.
Ranting, raving, threatening people's lives.
Yeah, something like that. But, eventually she got it all out of her system, and in the end, I think she was okay with it.
Really? She was, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she's going to be causing any more problems for us.
Really?
Really.
Because that'd be wonderful. I mean, that really would be... That'd be wonderful. Too good to be true, but wonderful.
It's true. Lindsay and I have come to an understanding.
You're my hero. Oh.
Your mind is always on Todd.
Look, Sam, don't get me wrong. I'm not still in love with Todd.
Okay.
But I did live here a long time with him.
Yeah, and a lot of memories go along with that.
Yeah, and it wouldn't feel right in his apartment, his bedroom, his bed.
Yeah. I mean, everywhere you look, you can't help but think about him.
But you know what? Sam, it doesn't have anything to do with us. It's just ghosts. It's memories. It's things that might have been. It doesn't affect us.
Oh, sure it does. I mean, things like that affect everybody.
No, you know what? I don't want that. You're the one that I want to be with, Sam. I do. Maybe I can prove it to you.
So God can forgive you, and everyone else can forgive you, but you can't forgive yourself.
That's right.
Well, I guess I understand that. I will never forgive myself for letting Mitch take Jessica.
You were zonked out in a hospital. You were out of it. You don't even remember.
Yeah, that's no excuse.
But I do. I do remember. I can never forget, Vicky. Never.
I'm not trying to equate what I did with what you did.
You didn't do anything. Something happened to you.
But I still hold myself responsible. And so does Jessica.
Jessica, you were not born out of hate.
I was conceived during a rape. You didn't want a daughter. You wanted to hurt my mother. So you realize now My mom can never look at me again without thinking of you. You ruined the most important thing in my life. You did the worst thing you could possibly do to me or to my mom.
Please, don't let Vicky turn this into something ugly, because it wasn't. It isn't.
What?
I did want you.
No, you wanted
I wanted you more than life itself. I died and disappeared so you could have the life that you deserve.
You raped my mother.
You don't know the whole story.
You drugged her.
However you were conceived, you have to admit that you did have a good life. The life that I sacrificed for to give to you. And you grew up to be such a beautiful, intelligent, wonderful young woman. I am so proud
Get
of
away from me.
Please, don't let your mother make you feel bad about yourself.
Don't worry about that. I will not feel bad about myself. I will not feel bad about my mom or you. I'm going to pretend that my parents don't even exist.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
If you never wanted to see me again, why did you come here?
Because I needed to do this for myself. All my life, people have interfered in my business. And I knew you'd have a bunch of people at your doorstep telling you to stay away from me. And I knew you wouldn't listen.
No, I wouldn't.
So I had to do this. It's my problem. And I'm gonna deal with it.
I love seeing you like this. So strong and so forceful. You are definitely a chip off the old block.
You making fun of me?
Of course not.
I've never been more serious about anything in my whole entire life. I will not have anything to do with you. You are out of my life forever.
Actually, Jessica, that is not a choice you can be allowed to make. I didn't come back from the dead just to lose my daughter.
You know, I got an idea. Why don't we go out and celebrate, huh?
Okay, I got an idea. Why don't we stay here and celebrate?
No. Come on. Let's save the report for later.
Later? Okay.
Yeah.
But not too much later, because I do have some business to attend to later, and it's something I need to do in person.
Okay. Okay, well, hey, listen, how about this? Why don't we go out, we'll celebrate, have a little champagne, a little caviar, and then we'll come home and do some more celebrating when you get back.
Okay. That works for me.
It'll be a dual celebration. We'll be celebrating our engagement and getting rid of Lindsay.
A celebration, liberation, ritual. Voiding ourselves of obsessed nutcakes.
Something like that. Hey, you know that dress that you got in my closet? Why don't you go slip that on and I'll jump in the shower. And we'll go.
Good deal.
You want me running to Nora about this, don't you?
Absolutely not. It would devastate her to find out that Troy was in my bed. Although that's probably better than marrying a lying cheat.
Look, if you want someone to pour this poison into Nora's ear, we find another Patsy. You really slept with Troy?
You think I would tell you something that you could prove was a lie?
What are you leaving out?
What do you want, details?
No, definitely not. I just want to know that you really got Troy into bed.
I did.
What'd you have on him? How'd you force him into it?
Nobody forced anybody into anything. No, really. He came over here to talk. And he got close. Yeah, he got very close. I don't think I need to spell it out for you anymore, do I?
What do you have on him, Lindsay?
Nothing. We do have a history, you know.
Sure, of tying the man to a giant wheel and waiting for him to die.
That.
I mean, that is a strange relationship.
Yes, almost as strange as Nora and Troy's. Imagine your good friend Nora getting engaged and betrayed all at the same time. That's a heck of a way to start out a marriage. But what do I care? It's not my problem.
No. No, it's not. Not yet. But if there's any justice, it will be.
How is that my fault? I told you Troy couldn't resist me. Oh, by the way, grab a painting on your way out. I'm feeling very generous.
Let me see it.
No, you get your own financial advisor. This is confidential. Right, Ace?
Damn right.
Okay, what's going on here? Hang on. Yeah.
I wanted to go to that getaway, but I had to go see my mother.
Isn't a good time.
Your mother?
Yeah, you know, it's a once-a-year holiday kind of thing.
Why don't you call me and tell me that?
In the storeroom.
Well, I couldn't, you know. He was after me like a hawk. I mean, you know, in order to throw him off the track, we had to leave, so I couldn't phone you.
No, don't worry.
Newsflash, Roxy. Nobody keeps Ace Buchanan waiting. You got that?
Yeah, except, you know, I didn't think it was such a good idea for, you know, us to go away on that little trip, you know.
Why not? He's a loser. Treats you like dirt.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true sometimes.
Sometimes. Get your head screwed on straight, lady. I'll give you a week.
A week for what?
To make up your damn mind. Either you stay here with Max or you come to me. Once you decide, there's no going back.
Jessica's mad at you? Jessica won't forgive you?
No, Jessica thinks that I just let Mitch take her away from me. She thinks, you know, he came into the delivery room, told me what happened, and I just...
Right. You were in the hospital. You were out of it. You didn't even remember what happened right after it happened. Jessica needs to get over it. Jessica needs to realize that things happen.
She thinks that I hated her because she was Mitch's, so I rejected her, and she's hurt.
One more reason to kill Mitch.
Oh. No, you're not going after Mitch.
Yeah, why not? Now, you know, I'm doing it for Jessica. Just think of it that way.
All right, that's not what I mean. All right, you want to do this for me and for Jessie. I appreciate that, but I think you want to do this for yourself. I think you think if you destroy someone who did what you did, that you redeem yourself.
You know, I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to make sure he uses a straw for the rest of his life. A very small, tiny little straw.
I'm not kidding, all right? I'm not kidding. He's vicious. He will put you in a position where it is kill or be killed. You have children to think of. Blair's in the hospital. You're the only parent they have.
That's right.
She might be there for the rest of her life. Isn't that right? You go and kill Mitch. You go to prison. What happens to your children? Who raises them?
Cassie.
You don't want that?
No.
No. Todd, please. I've already lost my child. Don't lose yours.
So you're giving me 1 week to make up my mind about something that's going to affect the rest of my life?
If you're not hooked up by then, my deal is off the table. Well?
You know, I think I gotta go someplace and think.
Where did Roxy go?
She said she needed some time to think.
Drink?
Think. And frankly, I don't blame her. Now, what the hell was going on between the two of you when I come in here?
Oh, that was nothing.
Don't you monkey with me, Holden. You're playing games, and you're still holding those divorce papers Gretel signed.
Only until you hold up your end of the deal.
How the hell am I supposed to do that when you're playing kissy face behind my back?
I was not.
And what was that lie you two cooked up about her going to see her mama?
It was the truth. It's where she went. I called you.
Oh, that makes it true?
Oh, come on, Asa. I thought she was coming to meet you. I followed her, hoping I could photograph her in a compromising position, but she went to her mother's. That's the truth.
You said that on the phone. I still don't believe you. You could be anywhere.
I was in South Philly, and the woman, she comes straight from hell. She was treating poor Roxy like garbage.
Don't tell me you're starting to feel sorry for her. Time is running out, Holden. Either you're going to divorce Roxy or you're not. Which is it?
Blair, you don't have to prove anything to me.
Look, I want to. It's just that I'm a prisoner in this damn apartment.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then if I leave, the gunman will spot me, and then my life isn't worth 2 cents.
Yeah, you don't need any more stress, so don't worry about me.
Sam, I'm not worried about you. I'm just fantasizing. I just want to be with you, and there's no way that I can walk outside this apartment without those gunmen spotting me.
Don't be too sure.
What?
There just might be a way.
I beg of you, do not get involved in this. We can handle it,
We?
okay?
What? Who's we?
We. Bo is taking care of this.
Bo?
Yes?
Bo couldn't catch a cold. Bo would arrest Helen Keller for eavesdropping.
I happen to have a great deal of confidence in Bo, all right? He is doing everything he can on this case.
I can tell, so much has happened so far.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Takes time. You have to build a case that'll hold up in court. Mitch Lawrence is supremely confident. That means he's going to slip up, then we will have him.
Oh, that's Bo's big plan? Sit around and wait for Mitch Lawrence to slip up? And in the meantime, I'm just supposed to sit on my hands. Is that it?
Yes.
And let him get away with what he did to you and what he did to Jessica.
He's not going to get away with anything unless you interfere and ruin what the police are doing. Todd, please. Please don't get involved. Please. If there's a legitimate way you can help, I will let you know.
Fine. I'm going to hold you to that. You better keep me up on what's going on.
I will. I will.
I should go. I should make sure those kids are asleep.
Give him my love.
Yeah.
Todd.
What?
Thank you.
For what?
For listening to me. And for being reasonable.
Okay. You better hope that Mitch Lawrence doesn't do anything else while we're waiting around for Bo to do something.
You don't get it. You already have lost me. I am out of your life.
Jessica, if you only knew how much... Let me show you. Wait, look at this, please. You'll see, I'm the father you never knew was there. See?
My 8th grade play?
Mm-hmm. Sound of Music. You were Maria.
Why do you have all this?
I told you. I was always there, secretly. And I do know about that baby you lost.
You've been watching me?
Mm-hmm. Look, here's you when you won the science prize. And here's when you won the blue ribbon with your horse Almond. I collected all this, all these years, because I do love you. That's why you can't leave me. Not now.
Wow. You look amazing.
Thank you, sir. bad yourself.
Thank you. So are you ready to show this town how to celebrate an engagement or what?
Mm-hmm. I am indeed, sir. Oh, I thank you. I'm ready to celebrate an engagement and a liberation from the nutcase.
Let's go.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water.
I come with a peace offering. When I heard about your good news, I felt that I should give you this engagement present.
Oh, get out of here. Of course I want a divorce from her. Just because her mother is straight from Hades, it doesn't change a thing.
Good. And keep it that way.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
But you, don't jerk her around. It's not right.
Excuse me?
You send mixed signals. Flip-flop like a fish out of water. And that's just liable to wind up, I don't know, hurting her a whole lot more.
Wait a minute. When did you develop this sudden concern for Roxy? You starting to have feelings for her?
Are you?
Jessica, we can look at the scrapbook some more, and you'll see how much I care, how much I've always cared. Look at this picture here. I had done...
I don't want to see it! I don't want to think about you following me or collecting pictures of me like some pathetic creep. I want nothing to do with you.
Look, I'm not letting you walk out of my life.
Let go of me.
I'm not letting you leave me. You are my daughter.
No, I'm not. Don't say that. I want nothing to do with you.
Don't ever say that again. I am your father.
Hey! You get your hands off of her right now.
On the next One Life to Live.
If you don't want Roxy to get hurt, hand me those divorce papers right now.
Troy tells me everything.
You sure about that?
Believe me, Mitch wouldn't think twice before killing him.
You're not going to get away with what you did. Do you understand?
Coming